Nice lag. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Carefully. Okay, we're good. And there's the Kako, who's already wandered all the way over there. Looks like he didn't. Oh yeah, I got that. All right, so that went about as good as you can hope. Yeah, so sneaky with the noisy stealth. I haven't even been paying attention to that, to be honest. Most of the sneaky, yeah, so this one is the dead end. There's our boy, the lunar statue. So we actually have to go back this other path. There's another big area right here. One of these things with Hero is really not too bad. Yep, the Kako got a new tile. There's another little enemy here that potentially could have the transporter, but we already know where that is. Ah, Quicksilver. These guys are nasty. I kind of want to got rid of him because he's no fun. There we go. A little bit scary, but nothing too bad. That's definitely the scariest of those bosses. Our reward was a food ration and some gold. Oh, what's up, Gordon Overkill? How you doing? Killed your halfling wanderer in Vaults 5. Yeah, they are a spooky dragon. They used to be a rare dragon you could only see basically on the vault's end. Like, they would just rarely generate there and in a few vaults. So they were ultra rare. I mean, they were dangerous, but they were not as dangerous really, or not necessarily more dangerous than other stuff you would fight, so eventually they just got moved. Oh, good. More golden eyes, just what I wanted. Well, at least they're... Oh, wow. Yeah, there's another, like, little mini-boss type monster over there. Actually gonna go... Yeesh. That's a lot. Spooky. But yeah, as you can see, there's some fairly nasty stuff in here. Definitely Vaults tier stuff, some stuff that you might not even fight until Zod or in Abyss. These things split when you hit them. If you face them solo, they're not too bad. Alright, now we only got two things left. Lunar Statue. Actually, it looks like the other side might be a better approach. This is pretty nice, actually. At this point, anti-magic is like the best one. Down he goes. Acquirement any item. This is a staff. What did we get? Wizardry. I mean, that can come in handy. I'm wearing wizardry right now. And without, I have some significant fail rate. It can be nice as a swap sometimes. Not an amazing item, sure, to be sure. Alright, now we have the Moon Troll. I mean, the main loot pile is here, so I definitely want to go here. There's also a spell book that's like got random earth and other stuff. Hello, friend. The guy was wandering. So for this guy, he hits kind of like a truck, and none of the usual tricks will work on him as far as like going invis or hexing him or stuff like that. Lodging of Pain is pretty good. Go ahead and quaff. How much resist? Yeah, there's a lot, so just to be abundance of caution, and we'll go ahead and finesse too. Lodging of Pain should take care of him pretty well. No problem. And there's possibly one other thing back in here, or no, just the one thing. Alright. So no problem. There is the Moon Troll leather armor. Control Blink. Not really going to get to cast that. And of course, Lehudib's Crystal Spear. That book always contains Lehudib's Crystal Spear, and then has like, and it has Earth theme spells, and it has like transmutations or translocations for the other. Let's see what junk we got. Needles, Rune Scimitar, Hand Crossbow, Staff of Fire. Probably not going to be too useful, that. Might pot, sure. Excruciating Wounds. Not so useful there either. So, yep. Who is Lehudib? Apparently Lehudib is Lehudib's Crystal Spear. He's a famous Earth Mage. If you read the desk file for this Wizlab, I wrote secret Lehudib moon lore. And if you go to the wiki, you can actually, for the Moonbase page, you can also read the moon lore. They have it. I wrote that wiki page, so I made sure to put the moon lore there. Tells you all about, it doesn't mention the Moon Troll, but it tells you the Odyssey of Lehudib. Well, so we didn't really get anything incredible. We got some mutation potions, that's cool. Araganzar's extensive wildlife series documenting the life habits of the Moon Troll. Nominated for several awards. Yes. Mikey and Elliptic challenging me on IRC, saying that they were going to rename gnolls, the very species we're playing now, into moon orcs. And they kept saying this to taunt me, so I had to issue the ultimate shutdown. And Elliptic was so scared when I said that, he had to add it to the LearnDB as a warning to anybody else. Anything else on this level? Since we're... Oh yeah, the large shield. I guess I could pick that up. Probably not going to really have the skill levels, but... Reflection. I don't think I'm going to get to like enough. So if I wore this now, I would have like amazing defenses. You can see with wizardry, I can actually almost cast some of my spells. If you add this, just doesn't quite get us there, but we're kind of far away. A medium shield though, I'm near the point where there would be no penalty. Am I the only active dev? Definitely not. There are... This release, there were 3 very active devs. I mean, you can't really say who's active and not exactly. Depends on how you define that. But there's 3 of us who were pretty active, and I was only the 3rd most. Advil, especially Aiden Holmes and Advil, both had more commits than I did by a good deal. I tried to keep up with Advil at least, but he pulled ahead at the end. So there it is. It took a long time to do that. Remember when I said I was going to win this character quickly? I think I lied to you. So I have a few potions. I could quaff for some nice mutations. It's not really necessary. Let me go ahead and get rid of a spell that I don't want. Force Lance sounds good. Drop the Staff of Fire. For now, I really don't need a Staff of Death. Oh. 36 hours later, he's finally got 3 runes. Well, I'm glad you liked the lab, Arg. There's some things I would have liked to have done that the original idea I had, I didn't really... Transporters didn't exist. I was going to use teleporters, the existing feature at the time, but the way they worked I realized was going to make that not work. I could redo the lab to use transporters in a more interesting way. I ended up having to go with like the branching to do kind of some of the sectioning I wanted. The idea was it was going to feel like a base where, you know, you took a transporter into the next room and you were kind of in there and you had to deal with that and sort of like something that felt a little bit more like a base, and I couldn't really do it at the time that I made it, which was like, I don't know, 018? I am going to go back and change the loot up a little bit. It's a little bit too... Uh-oh. Mr. Plank is going to try Mummy Warper. Why do you do this to yourself, Mr. Plank? Why, thank you, Shiny Chaos. If this Fila dies... If this Fila dies, he's going to play the next most fun species in Crawl, mummies. If that mummy dies, he's going to play his own custom species that combines the best aspect of Felids with the best aspect of mummies. Mummy Felid. It has minus 60% HP. It's undead with mummy aptitudes. It's atheist. Demigod. No. Not demigod. Demigod hate is real. This is going to be a big old room of gold. You heard it right here. It's because I'm a dev and I know this game inside and out. Boom. Look at that. I predicted it. Wow. Mr. Plank is impressed. He's like, how did you know? Patented dev RNG never fails. I guess I'm going invis for slime creatures. Okay, gives me a weapon. Hand crossbow. He really wants me to use that hand crossbow. He's like, don't you want this? Honestly, I am getting a little bit low on the old tomahawk, and I don't have any javelins really. Oka doesn't want to gift me those things, so I might even just pick up like. What's my skill for? There is one longbow. I have even more. Wait, I have enchanted up no less than 2 weapons to +9. And I have still more enchant weapon scrolls, so what about brand weapon? None of those yet. Wand of polymorph does any downside? It's all about what they could turn into. Yeah, I mean, you could probably choose a worse target. Emperor. Oh, Scorpion. I don't know why I thought Emperor would be a better. And also, I don't know why plural would be better. Okay, Emperor. Scorpion. I think we may have it. Is this it? There it is. HD 14. That's pretty bad. It's like polymorphing a Hydra. So you can definitely get some nasty dragon that would be unpleasant. Like you could get a Quicksilver dragon, something like a Storm dragon, Shadow dragon. So yeah, you could get worse stuff for sure. That's pretty high HD. And many of those things like would be no easier to kill, I would say. A whole bunch of Zerjellies are not that easy to kill either, to be perfectly honest. They're fast and they hit with AF cold. Poison melee is a lot less to worry about probably even have our poison. Minotaurs, yeah, I guess they're not going to have any equipment, so that's not so bad, but there's a pretty big set of stuff that it could turn into. We got quite a little ruckus going on here. Just gonna use this. Wow. Okay then. There were more things. Let's see if we can't get rid of this guy. I'm not really interested in fighting a bunch of Tier 1 demons. I could go invis, but just so far so good. Actually gonna finesse. It's AB. Wasn't sure what all that. I should have finessed much earlier. That was not the time to finesse, but it's all right. Wasn't sure if there was going to be like even more. Wow, more enchant weapon. What a surprise! What a surprise! Haven't been seeing any of that recently. Yeah, the problem with polymorphing the royal jelly is if you do that, it spits out all the jellies at once, so I would not recommend polymorphing the royal jelly. Because you're just going to turn it into, I mean, something that might be better in melee, but you're also going to be guaranteed to maximally fight. If you want to do like, you know, immolation strats or something like that, you could certainly do it, but it doesn't seem really worth it. Here it is, the Cemetery Ghost Vault. Oh wow, we rolled 4? We rolled 4 ghosts. Oh no. Oh, I thought I fixed this one. God damn it. I guess I didn't fix the vault variants. Oh crap, that sucks. You can't see what the loot is. That's a bug. I fixed that in the one that doesn't place in vaults, but these look all like they have randomized names, to be honest. Zicky Ket, that could be a real one. Wait. Oh, 2 of Zicky Kit's ghosts. Wow, Zicky Kit, what have you been doing? I like how Loag's ghost is, which one is that? Wow. 35 damage, 187 HP. Watch out for his flame tongue, though. Hill Orc Gladiator, I didn't even see what this guy was. Red Draconian Fire Elementalist. What about Zicky Kit? Let me guess, it's going to be the same character. Tengu Assassin of Thanos. Well, that's interesting. 2 Tengu Assassins that they killed in... Well, these ghosts might be the same. These are probably Permastore ghosts. So it's probably only one character that died. Right, I should have seen that coming. Don't worry, I'm not going to open this vault. I need to make a note to go fix this one to shrink the size so that all the loot is visible. There's like one, I guess only one in this case, because it's like 1.5 items per ghost. But I don't see myself opening that one. Yeah, damn it, I don't want bolts. I want javelins. Even a tomahawk would be nice. No. Can't have nice things. You know I deserve them. I work hard and I don't get nice things. That's right, there's shops. Forgot about that. Oh boy, spooky. We are very close to Mindalay for our Logitongs. That's awesome. Don't even need Hero. Of course, Hero is still good because the thing is that's why Oka is kind of so nice for Gnolls. It's like, you know, your dodging and armor, and quite possibly your weapon as well. So if I hear, I'm not going to do it now because I guess it would waste some piety, but. Got the tricky I don't want Kurare, Oka. Not what I want. Oh, he hexed me. He could have para'd me, but para in front of that guy is not really going to be the end of the world. Lag going on. Some BVC going on. You can see this pain lodge is a real pain for these monsters, haha. Distillery, antique armor, more mutation, more might, even more resistance. Probably not going to buy that, but dang. Spiked plate and embroidered cloak. Artifact scale. If it is something incredible, it could be good. It's relatively cheap. Spiked plate is kind of interesting. Distressingly, welcome back, Nope. We were discussing lemon chicken at one point yesterday, and you weren't around, but I informed the audience as to your prowess with preparing lemon chicken, so you can be, you can rest assured that your legacy is intact. Mikey tried to make chicken, and he said it didn't come out very well. Or rather, he said he liked making chicken more than he liked eating it. I guess it came out fine, but it wasn't as delicious as it could have been. I like the ninjas. That's when a ninja like walks into a room trying to like, you know, infiltrate the compound, and he sees like he sees that it's moon base. And that's when he says nope. Good emote usage, I approve. Well, I could buy the spiked plate armor, but I don't know. The armor I have is nothing incredible, but it is pre-enchanted. I really don't have a lot of enchant armor scrolls to make anything better. I'm probably going to be stuck with this stuff that I got for a while. Oh, do I have Alright, so I don't have any summon spells. Summons are pretty cheap and easy. What do we got? Oh, we got Book of Summonings. Shadow creatures, 26%. It's a little steep with the plate that we've got. It's not quite there yet. There is the Mana Viper. That's a good one. It's not this big power level increase or anything. I mean, I have Spectral Weapon. I haven't even been using it, which is really a mistake. I mean, that's so much more damage. There's also Invis Spell. Still not quite there yet. Probably by the end of, near the end of Depths, we'll probably have enough for, well, we'll have enough for like Shadow Creatures, which is pretty good in Zot. I don't know that we'll be able to cast level 7 summons too much though. And it's really triple X if you want to go big. Although Haunt is a thing, if I were to find that. Oh, there's also Lehudib is okay. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. What are Archon's levels? I mean, we should. No. Got any level 6? We got Fireball. I mean, that's a good one. Conjure Ball Lightning, also very good. Don't like it as much in Zot necessarily. It's still actually useful, but I guess usually by then I'm trying to go with maybe some Tornado or just something. Yeah, Chain Lightning honestly, and Chain Lightning is out of reach. And what else? So some Iron Shot would be pretty cool. Some Bolt of Fire would be pretty cool. I do have Bolt of Drain. That would actually be handy. I would have to go buy that right now. Oh, and Dispel Undead. Nope, you almost read my mind. It is in a book with Bolt of Drain. I could go buy that book right now. Or I could spend it on Plate Armor. Yeah, I mean, I could go do Crypt and get more XP. I don't really have to do Crypt, but I could. And yeah, I have Dispel available. We all know this Plate Armor is going to be junk. I don't know, I guess I'm curious enough to try it. Why not? Aw, it was junk. Oh well. I mean, it does have Invis, that's cool, but... Yeah, I know I'm not going to be able to enchant stuff up this run because there's just not enough scrolls. For whatever reason, this game did not really generate too many enchant armor scrolls, so I could find a bunch like in depths or maybe while getting the 3rd rune, but I guess I can go ahead and buy this cloak too. God damn the poison resistance. I don't want poison resistance. Nice enchantment on the cloak at least, but if something else locks up our resist, we could well,